Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to talk about which constructor in F1 is really the most successful. The judging criteria will be the percentage of poles, race wins and fastest laps taken by the constructor, the percentage of championships, constructors championships won, the percentage of drivers championships won as well. Today I am going to talk about Scuderia Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull Racing, Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. Scuderia Ferrari. They are the oldest team in F1 and the most successful as well. The first year of they raced was 1950. They are totally appeared in 1105 races, out of which they made 1104 starts. They have achieved 253 pole positions, as you can see, which is around 29.9%. They have won 248 races, which is around 22.4%. They have won 264 fastest laps, it's around 23.9%. They have participated for 76 years as a team and 67 years as a constructor. They won 16 World Constructors Championship, and out of 67 years that they participated as a constructor. This anomaly is observed because the Constructors Championship was introduced later on in Formula 1. So this brings the percentage to 23.8%. Out of the 76 years that they participated as a team, they have won 15 Drivers' World Championship, which is 19.7%. This 19.7% is the lowest for any team till now that is in Formula 1. Next we are talking about McLaren. McLaren's first race was in 1966. They have participated in around 979 races, out of which they made 976 successful starts. They have achieved 167 pole position, out of which is 17.1%. They have won 194 races, which is 90.8%. They have taken 175 fastest laps, which is 17.9%. They have participated in Formula 1 for 60 years, out of which they won 9 Constructors Championships, which is 15%, and 12 Drivers Championships, which is 20%. An interesting fact to note is that McLaren is the second most successful team in Formula 1. Next we talk about Red Bull Racing. Their first race was in 2005. They have participated till now for 400 races, out of which they made 399 successful starts. They have 107 pole positions, which is 26.8%. They have won 123 races, which is 30.8%. They have 99 fastest laps, which is 24.8%. They participated for 21 years, out of which they have won 6 World Constructors Championships, which is 28.5%, and 8 Drivers' World Championships, which is 38%. Next we'll talk about Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. Their first race was in 1954. They have participated till now in 323 races. It's interesting to notice that Mercedes started as 1954, but they left Formula 1 after the crash in Le Mans in the mid 1950s. When then after that they came in the late 1990s back into motorsport, and they bought out the Braun GP team and entered Formula 1 once again in 2010. So out of the 3 races they participated, they have taken 143 pole positions, which is around 44.3%, the highest of that any constructor has ever achieved. They have won 129 races, which is 39.9%, which is also the highest percentage any constructor has. They have won total of 110 fastest laps, which is around 34.1%. They have participated in 18 years in Formula 1, which is with 15 as constructors. This is because that during the 3 years that they participated in Formula 1 during the 50s, Constructors Championship was not yet introduced. Out of the 15 years that they were a constructor, they have won 8 Constructors Championship, which is around 53.3%. An interesting fact to note is that these 8 Constructors Championship were won in consecutively, which is also a record by itself. This percentage also is the highest of any constructor to this date in Formula 1. And out of the 18 years that they participated in Formula 1 as a team, they have won 9 Drivers' Championship, which is around 50%. This is also highest of any team in Formula 1 history. So this is my list for the most successful constructors in F1. First we have Mercedes AMG, then we have Red Bull Racing, then we have Ferrari, and finally we have McLaren. So just because your numbers tell you that a team has more wins, like example Ferrari has the most wins, we say, but when you compare it in percentage, they are just the third most successful team in Formula 1. And this is due to many facts, like the car was not good for some years during the 70s and 80s, very unreliable. They were unable to produce a championship winning car in the till the mid 80s, after they won their first few constructors championship, and they were just not having a good development rate for the infrastructure that they had. And McLaren is the next one that we have to talk about, because they also have participated for a longer time than Mercedes or Red Bull. McLaren also had a similar story, but they never were a big team. They were just a garage team, and they came into Formula 1 for many years. They're not the team that they are now. Like they didn't have that kind of infrastructure during the time during the late 60s. But they managed to do what was best with the infrastructure that they had. Mercedes, they managed to take a former championship winning team like Braun GP and converted them into a race winning juggernaut within 5 years. And Red Bull Racing also has the same story. They came into Formula 1 after they bought out the Jaguar team, and within 5 years they won their first championship. So we can conclude that it is not about the number of races you win or the number of races you participate. It is the number of races in which you have maximized your potential that shows you that you are the best. So thank you once again. I am the chief engineer. Please like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.